Getting back to it in Boston, tied for the longest segment in between games on the season for the Sens, with 4 days in between the game in Montreal on Saturday and the game tonight here in Boston. Of course, outside the Olympic winter break that's coming up in February, but still a long segment without games, getting back in action here tonight against the Bruins.
We liked where our game was a couple of days ago. You know, we're still trying to focus on getting better and finding our complete game and being more consistent. But you know, it's a good test for us on the road in Boston. It's never an easy building to play in, and you know, we're pretty excited to start that over.
No lineup changes for the Sens heading into tonight's game, and in total 3 on-ice sessions, including today's morning skate ahead of the game against the Bruins, looking to take the positives from these skates over the past few days heading into this one tonight.
Feels strange to talk about actual practice days and that we've had time, but that is kind of the way it is this year with the NHL and the scheduling. It's practice is going to be important. It was nice to get a few days of good, solid practice for our group, and hopefully that translates to a sharp game.
We haven't had much time to practice at all, so you know, we've had some drills, learning drills, some systems, so we'll take that in the game.
And a windy day here in Boston, and as for the Boston Bruins, they've been catching those winds of change, winners of 4 straight after a difficult start to the year. In fact, their last loss came at Canadian Tire Center against the Sens in the 7-2 loss a little bit over a week ago. A different-looking Bruins team now than the one the Sens faced a little over a week ago.
We want to get to our game right away. You know, we're playing a team that's found their game as well, so we're going to have to be ready to go. Boston's played well at home. They've won 4 in a row. We're going to have to be ready to start tonight's game in a building where the other team plays well, and do it for 60 minutes.
And continuing with the dad's trip here in Boston, speaking today with Linus Ullmark's goalie coach growing up and mentor Magnus Helen, who's on the trip here with the dads. Helen speaking about developing Linus's game as he grew up and the overall experience of being on the trip.
It's mind-blowing. It's such a great experience, and fantastic places to visit. It's been first time in Canada, third time in U.S., but I've never been to Boston. So just being here in the TD Garden and watch the Ottawa Senators play tonight, just awesome. I learned so much just by working with Linus throughout the years, and it was never a straight line with him. He had some special abilities and traits, but nobody felt that he was bound for the NHL. So it was just hard, consistent work over time. And it's amazing to see how far he got.
A great experience for Linus Ullmark's goalie coach and mentor to be on the trip with the dads. With that, it's the Sens and the Bruins on tap on Thursday night from TD Garden. For Sens 360, I'm Jackson Starr.